Welcome to the Road of Wisdom. Let us take a look back at the golden words of famous and ancient people from our generations. Come and hear the words that which will impress and excite your heart, allowing you to be strong and positive in your life. We are about to start. Take care and enjoy. Listen to your conviction, even if they seem absurd to your reason. When a woman is not singing, she is not working much either. Envy is the companion of great success. Judge by cause, not by effect. Pride and dignity would belong to women, if only men would leave them alone. Leave him in error who loves his error. Your body is the temple of knowledge. Love is one thing, knowledge is another. The mouth of a perfectly happy man is filled with beer. Organization is impossible unless those who know the laws of harmony lay the foundation. A house has the character of the man who lives in it. Pretend to be weak and submissive until you get your chance. Man must learn to increase his sense of responsibility and of the fact that everything he does will have its consequences. An onion shared with a friend tastes like roast lamb. If you are wise, look after your house. Love your wife without aloe. Peace is the fruit of activity, not of sleep. The best and shortest road towards knowledge of truth is nature. Beautiful thing is never perfect. Growth in consciousness doesn't depend on the will of the intellect or its possibilities, but on the intensity of the inner urge. The way of knowledge is narrow. The worst things, to be in bed and sleep not, to want for one who comes not, to try to please and please not. A house without a woman is like a graveyard. Do not assess a man who is nothing and thus falsify your pen. You will free yourself when you learn to be neutral and follow the instructions of your heart without letting things perturb you. This is the way of MAAT. Envious greed must govern to possess, and ambition must possess to govern. People bring about their own undoing through their tongues. Beware of him to whom you have been charitable. It is no use whatever preaching wisdom to men. You must inject it into their blood. The only active force that arises out of possession is fear of losing the object of possession. He who sows the wind harvests the storm. What is written on the brow will inevitably be seen by the eye. Physical consciousness is indispensable for the achievement of knowledge. Take the fair from him who is wealthy, and let pass him who is poor. Suffering in search of truth gives true meaning to the truth. Know the world in yourself. Never look for yourself in the world, for this would be to project your illusion. Man is separated into soul and body, and only when the two sides of his senses agree together does utterance of its thought conceived by mind take place. If his heart rules him, his conscience will soon take the place of the rod. Each truth you learn will be, for you, as new as if it had never been written. One does not run to reach success. One does not move to spoil it. To have peace there must be strife. Both are part of the structure of the world and requirements. True knowledge comes from the upward path, which leads to the eternal fire. Error, defeat, and death result from following the lower path of worldly attachment. True sages are those who give what they have, without meanness and without secret. Every man is rich in excuses to safeguard his prejudices, his instincts, and his opinions. Yesterday's drunkenness will not quench today's thirst. If one tries to navigate unknown waters, one runs the risk of shipwreck. Everyone finds himself in the world where he belongs. The essential thing is to have a fixed point from which to check its reality now and then. Our senses serve to affirm, not to know. A man can't be judge of his neighbor intelligence. His own vital experience is never his neighbor's. Silence is more than just a lack of words. If you search for the laws of harmony, you will find knowledge. Be industrious, let thine eyes be open, lest you become a beggar, for the man that is idle cometh not to honor. If a woman unrest before a man, she could express trust and comfort in their relationship. The only thing that is humiliating is helplessness. A contented mind is a hidden treasure, and trouble findeth it not. To have peace there must be strife. Both are part of the structure of the world and requirements. Grain must return to the earth, die, and decompose for new growth to begin. The key to all problems is the problem of consciousness. True knowledge comes from the upward path, which leads to the eternal fire. Error, defeat, and death result from following the lower path of worldly attachment. To know means to record in one's memory, but to understand means to blend with the thing and to assimilate it oneself.